Yeah, my name is Frank. I'm the owner of Soul Pix, 3D animation studio in Hanover, Germany. And besides the 3D animation stuff for film and movies or TV, we are now creating a real-time game called Eden. And here on the Gamescom, the first time we presented to the audience. It was very easy. As I tested the first time, Oculus Rift. It was in 2014. I tested, put it on my head, and was totally kicked. So I'm stumbling something like, this is what I'm always waiting. I was really, I can't describe it in words. It was amazing. And in exactly the same moment, I get an idea of this. So if you can have an experience with the Oculus Rift, how cool could it be to explore an unknown world through the eyes of 3 different characters with 3 different powers and abilities. So in Eden you have the possibility to change between a human player, a drone. The drone can fly and scan the environment, and the third character is a mechanical dog, a robot dog. This guy is for the hard stuff, for fighting, battle and something like this, because the main human character is not a superhero. He's a normal guy like you and me. He's a technical, he can crafting things and something like that. That's exactly right. So the player don't know where he's stranded, and the game begins with an amazing but not finished now crash sequence. So you're inside a capsule and everything goes broken, there's much sound and noise, dramatical music, and then you land it and you have no plan where you are, and that's the first real interactive moment of the game. And then you can start to explore this world and even the powers of the characters you have with you. There are many different creatures, and because you're not a shooter or something or a guy who can work with weapons, you should observe. You observe the other creatures and show where the weakness, and with the drone you can get a clear view of all the things going around, and then you can go and make a plan. So it's a little bit like MacGyver, if you know it. It's an old TV series. You're making traps and something like this to get these giant creatures, and after that you get some communication with some native people living there. And after that in the game there is a possibility that is not a planet where you are, but that's far enough now for the game. Yeah, it should be, it's not so much action, it's a mix. I wish to create something like between a game and a movie. So it's for people they don't want to play the latest shooter. It's because VR you can't do in things, they're too fast. It should be a little bit slower, and to feel this world and the creatures and the people living there, it's a mix between action, exploring, and learning all the things what has happened there. They come together as a start, because in those capsules there are always, it's like a basic equipment. If you get crashed, you have the stock, he can protect you, and you have a drone to exploring. And it begins that both have not the full possibilities. So the first thing you do is that you level up your drone, because at the first time she can only fly 10 meters or 20 meters, so you have not so much more overview. But later then you get some echo packs, and what's cool, I forgot to say, is later in the game you get a 3D printer, and you can finding plants and other capsules to create something. So you need data, you need some data chips from other computers to build things, and with this you can even pimp your equipment, your characters, or you can create completely new things, because our guy is an engineer, and so he can level his own skills more with that. The release maybe next year. We are planning something with the Steam Greenlight, but the first plan is first episode, because it's an episode-based game. There's 3 episodes. Soul Pix is a small team. We're not a big company. We are 5 people, so it must be makeable. Really. So we create the prototype until the end of this year, December or January, and then we know how many time will take all this, because it's our first VR game.